Okay, so the chat bot should have turned on. The chat bot has not turned on. So why is the Streamlabs chat bot not turned on? My ears. Oh, my everything feels like my everything feels like my everything. Don't tell anybody, but I think my everything hurts. Okay. There we go. Okay. So. Give it a few seconds here. Okay, I'll deal with that later. And I'll deal with this now. Are we open? Have I unfrozen yet? I'll wait till I unfreeze. Any second now. It's still frozen. But did I push play to start this? Okay. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, the Monsters of Gaming. I am Kaiju. Can't believe I'm still kicking K. And with me here's Mama there.
Hello.
And how is everyone doing today? Is everyone doing well? I hope everyone's doing well. So our first day back after a few days of pain and suffering. Oh man, I'm sorry, folks. I am in a lot of pain right now. I spent about 3 hours yesterday putting together my son's new
Bed frame.
What kind of bed frame is that? Loft bed frame. And I twisted and jimmied and did things I should have done back when I was in my 20s, and I am not a young blood anymore, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm the only one here with Mama Bear. This is terrifying. I'm kind of hoping someone jumps in between now and the bicentennial, but if not, we'll be starting up soon. Hence the name of the current live stream, which is the We Don't Know What's Going On Yet. So, quick update. We are at 134 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hopefully no one hears that. Especially not J-Rod or the rest of the group. They might get a little upset with me for saying that, but thank you all for that. If you're enjoying my Breath of Fire 3 series, thank you very much. If not, I apologize. But you guys don't currently have it, but we are currently on episode 59 of the series. They're coming out daily, so you'll be able to watch them daily and be able to keep up with them. So hopefully you do have a chance to enjoy it a little bit. Oh boy. But nope, that's 7:30. Okay, so let's start the stream, shall we? All right. So, don't know what we're talking about. Stream. Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of things we can talk about, a lot of things that we cannot talk about. So let's start by talking about an interesting plot hole I have in my current life. We will soon be visited by my daughter. Oh, Cody, are you okay? You okay, Cody? He hit his head chasing the cat who jumped up onto the chair. You okay, Budgie? Okay. My daughter, Trisha, will soon be joining us. Mama Bear's daughter, of course.
Yep.
Always going to be my daughter, but it was her who gave birth to her. So we have that. So she'll be joining us in about a week or two, depending on how plans go. I'm kind of hoping it goes well, but if if apples were oranges, we'd all have a good day. I have two friends currently online. Oh, Mama Bear and Juggernaut. Okay. So that's a big change in my family. If you see that box right there, that big massive box standing up there, that was what the original packaging for the loft bed came from. It is a very nice bed. Of course, if I had actually gone through and followed the steps I was supposed to, use the proper tools, I would have been able to build it in a lot less time. First thing I did was I built the ladder upside down, which to Mama's chagrin was funny as heck.
Mm-hmm.
The second one that I want to talk about, So we have a power tool in this house. It's called a power drill. It's very nice. And it's supposed to be used for drilling and screwing and all that kind of stuff. It's got all these different attachments. But I actually use it for cleaning because it's got cleaning attachments. So when Mama Bear suggested I use the power drill, my first thought was, oh, no, I use the power drill to clean. You don't use a power drill to drill things. Use it to clean. And then it hit me. It's like, oh, wait a minute. That's exactly what you're supposed to use it for. So I couldn't find the proper bit, so I used a secondary bit, kept dropping it, dropped it about 24 times before I gave up counting. Yes, I can see you giggling over there. Yeah. Finally found the proper bit, which made me laugh a little more. So it took me 15 minutes to realize that I put the ladder upside down. Took 50 minutes for me to realize that my power drill was an acceptable possibility. Took me another 45 minutes afterwards to find the actual attachment, and then it took me an additional hour or two to put the rest of the thing together. It's really nice. It's a very, very nice little. Yeah, there you go. For once, I can actually just like put myself in the center. It's weird that I'm the only one here, but yeah. So I'm just aching everywhere. Everything hurts. Everything burns. Everything pains. And tomorrow's Friday.
TGIF.
Indeed. Now, this is, oh man, my neck. Every time I move it, I hear snap, crackle, pop, and I'm not eating cereal. Okay, so, the D&D campaign that we're currently doing. We are currently using 3.5 rules. We are currently using the ability to use homebrew. So if you don't recognize some of the monsters, some of the classes, etc., you can always go to those pages. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've done a lot of sneaky things that the others haven't figured out yet. And things like something's happened to Mama Bear that she doesn't know about, something's happened to Necro that he doesn't know about, and something has happened to TMOG that he has not figured out yet. So those are all really funny, really amazing things, and I can't wait for them to work out. Is that somebody else here?
Oh.
Necro?
Yes.
Hello, Necro. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm in a lot of pain. Thank you for asking, though.
No problem.
So what's up with you, man?
Same old shit every day.
Good to hear, good to hear. I didn't know what we were going to do tonight. I didn't get any feedback from you guys, so I decided to just start doing a podcast about whatever.
Well, that kind of works out because I'm with the dogs.
I kind of figured that would be it, so it's okay, man. You and me are the only two here, so.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh man, 3 hours to put a bed together yesterday.
Well, ironically, I was gonna message you Pokemon tonight until they told me that they were going out.
Ah, that kind of throws the whole thing out of flux, yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of shot my idea down because of other people.
Completely understand, man. I completely understand. I was talking to Juggernaut earlier at Puppers, at Hill Puppers too. How's the clouding outside, by the way? How's the smoke?
It's a lot better than yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, believe it or not, we don't have any outside right now, although we're still under a warning until tomorrow.
Yeah.
We might, but like when I was at work yesterday, it was bad. Like you could smell it in the work and everything like that. It made me have a tickle in the back of my throat that I was coughing.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you. It was so bad here the other day that I walked outside. There was no noise. There was no animals chirping, nothing. I looked up at the sky. It was so yellow. There was a yellow fog. And when I looked up at the sun, it was blood red. And I'm like, well, if the apocalypse is going to hit, today is a perfect day. And then Mama Bear goes and finds this billboard in New York City, which is Diablo saying, welcome to hell. And in the background, it literally looks like hell. It's just a perfect position for it to be in. It wasn't meant to be there at that time, but it was like the perfect.
Well, to add a joke for Canada people,
Canadian.
I know why this happened. Shane finally watched the South Park movie.
Is he blaming Canada? Blame Canada. No, I don't blame the Canadians. In fact, the mothers of my two girls up there called me worried about me.
Oh, how are they doing?
They're doing great. They're like 80 miles north of it.
Oh, okay.
They're across like 8 rivers. There's no chance of it reaching them. They're basically on a small island. But they were worried about me because they heard like, oh, the toxicity is so bad down there that people are wearing masks and everything. I'm like, it's bad. It's not that bad, but it's bad, you know. At first, I just thought somebody was starting up a wood fire or something. I'm like, ooh, that smells nice.
Yeah, freaking. I think it was what? Yesterday was Wednesday.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So Tuesday, yeah, I went outside to throw something out. I'm like, I guess no one's listening to the whole don't burn anything because it could cause brush fires. Here's all I smelled was, like a wood's on fire or something like that. Like a burn barrel.
You see this? You see this?
Yeah.
There's a cat back there tearing apart one of our boxes. Little monster. Which one of you is it? Dicey. Of course it's Dicey. But yeah. So.
But yeah, I thought it was just somebody doing a burn barrel fire.
Because after I smelled it, I looked across and we can see the mountains from across from us, and it was all white. I'm like, oh great, there's a forest fire right over there. And as I said it, here come firefighters. I'm like, yeah, that's a forest fire. And then Mother goes outside and she's like, why did the sirens stop? I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I heard them, and then they all stopped. They all died at once. Like, maybe they're at the fire, and then she picks up her phone and finds out, nope, Canada's 90% on fire right now. Like, well.
Oh, I didn't know until Wednesday morning.
Yep, right across the pond.
It hit us fast, and it hit us early. And after a while, it was like, at first the smell was like, it was really good, but everyone knows that my sense of smell is dead, so. For me, it's like, this is really nice, but for Mom there, she's like gagging on it, so I closed the window up. And next thing I know, there's this fog outside that's taking up like a block of vision. All I can see is like a block away. I'm like, that's not right.
That's not normal.
And right now, New York City has like this giant, like stationary fog cloud in it from the smoke. Visibility's like 2 miles up and like 500 feet around. Like, oh my God, those poor people. Oh man.
Oh, there's another joke. You think Canada would smell a little sweeter?
Yeah, because of all the maple trees, right? That's what I was thinking. Oh
yeah.
Man, why is this? It should smell like a bakery. It's not quite zombie apocalypse, Quabs, but it does feel like it out there. I actually got asked by multiple people why I wasn't wearing a mask, and I didn't have the heart to tell them that like it's not that bad to me because I can't smell. But then when I got home, it's like in the freaking Veterans News, it's like if you live in New York, you should probably be wearing a mask because it might not smell that bad because your nose sucks, but it's pretty bad out there. I'm like, well, the VA's saying I should wear a damn mask. That's not good.
It's funny because one of my coworkers' sons is a firefighter, and he literally stained his deck yesterday.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
No, he said it didn't even bother him. He's so used to smelling the brush fires and shit.
Oh, okay. The fog seems like an arm of Zeus making operation. Oh man, but yeah, so it kind of looks like that right there. Actually, what just came out of his mouth, it kind of looked like that at first. See, example right there. That's kind of what it looked like outside at first. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was a non-believer at first because I'm sitting there like Fort Drum is like 4 hours north of here. That's right on the border, and I haven't heard any reports on that. And the next thing I know, there's Fort Drum is currently invisible. I saw pictures of some of my friends. It's like, I am currently taking a picture of outside the window. I go, it's gray. He goes, it's gray outside my window. I'm like, what are you going to do? He goes, I'm going to go outside and feel my way up to the freaking the Chick-fil-A out there. I'm just going to feel my hands along until I get to the door. You're absolutely insane, man, but I would totally do that too. He's like, you'd find the Taco Bell. It's right next door. Oh man. So the weather outside is frightful, and there's no snow, so it ain't delightful. Um, but my son has one more day of school, and then he's off for the weekend, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, one more day of work. Yeah, I'm off for the weekend.
There you go.
My week's already done.
And Mom Bear's week is already done, so she's good too. So, like I said, shifting gears back to what I was saying originally. So the D&D campaign is going to do real well. I was just telling them how I'm so happy that you guys haven't noticed the little hints I've been dropping left and right to you guys. So it's going to be really fun when I'm able to drop all the bombs on you guys that are about to happen in like the next episode.
So, Mama, we're gonna need your thinking power.
Mama Bear's one of the ones who had something happen.
Oh.
Right now, Necro, Juggernauts, right now you are the only one who's safe.
Oh, yay.
For the moment, at least. Something happened with K-Mod and he's in trouble, and something happened with Jared and he's in trouble.
Huh.
And something happened with Mama Bear and she's in trouble, but y'all don't know what the trouble is. On an unrelated note, did you watch the anime Rock, Paper, Scissors I mentioned a while back? I haven't had the chance to watch it, but I will be. Unfortunately, I've been kind of busy recently, but tomorrow's a new day, so I'll probably look at it then. That would be pretty cool. Oh man, honestly, I've had so much bad luck recently that I'm hoping I get some good soon. Heck, I'm waiting for Cody to steal Mama Bear away from me, and then I'll just have the complete set. I figure I lose my dog, my wife, and my kids at the same time. I'm doomed, so.
You still have Mama Bear. You still have a kid.
And I still have a dog, but that's for the moment.
Ah.
I'm just saying, with how the bad luck's going, I mean, sooner or later I'll crash. But, so, this little live stream, I'm not sure how long this is going to go on for. I'm hoping it'll go on for a little bit, but I'm kind of suffering from a lot of physical ailments at this moment. Like I told Mama Bear, my upper back is thrown out, my lower back is thrown out, my left arm got torn up pretty good. My freaking, well, I may have pulled something in my my private region, if you know what I mean.
The fuck did you do?
Gymnastics, apparently, without the Mama Bear.
Well, you were there, but you were just kind of just like you weren't there. You were there physically, but mentally you were off in Jamaica enjoying some drinks. Because in order to put this bed together, I swear to you, man, I bent and twisted and pulled and bopped and swung every direction I should have. I pretended I was 20 years old, and I was wrong. I am not 20. I am not 20 anymore. Not at all.
Oh, I mean, I gotta tell you, you're not as young as you think.
I'm still plenty young. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, the epitome of health right there.
Tell me about it. I feel like I've been lying to the VA office for like the past few months. Like, how are you feeling? Like, I'm feeling like a person of my age. Like, that's great. I'm like, no, it's not. I'll let you keep thinking it's great, but it ain't. Oh. But yeah, so I was going through video games that we might play, and you ever heard of a game called Diabolic? Oh, sorry, not Diabolic. Sorry, Demonologist. Demonologist.
Yes.
Like, was that a game that you thought of trying out?
I think so.
Okay, it's kind of expensive right now, but it looked interesting. I watched Markiplier play it today, and it was actually kind of funny to watch him play it. Especially when he jumped out of his seat screaming like a small child. Which for Mark can either mean that he actually was terrified or he's just doing it for shock value. I mean, after playing every Five Nights at Freddy's as much as he has, I don't think jump scares actually affect him anymore. I think he's just playing the part, you know.
We also got those SCP games to do.
That's true. We can try those up.
There's 2 free ones, yeah.
Okay, do those are those capable of being used with the Steam Deck?
I don't know. I don't look that shit up.
I'm just saying, I don't look. Thought maybe your cousin might come over and like, hey, let's go check this out. Nah.
I think it's only 4 people games anyway, so
That's fine.
don't quote me on that. I don't know. I know they're multiplayer though.
Oh yeah, they're definitely multiplayer. It's great. Oh, by the way, our last live stream we did with the whole Worlds thing had like, I think it was like 30 people watching all together at one time, and I just never noticed.
Oh wow.
Because at peak viewing, it had like 30 people. I'm like, what do you mean peak viewing? We had 30 people.
Huh. Interesting.
Glowstone made out of?
No, glowstone's that hanging stuff. The stuff that's on the ceilings. You're in the caverns. You have to get to the upper layer. Yeah, so a lot of people were really having fun watching the live stream, but nobody was actually like talking in it. Me who put a list of suggestions. I'm sorry, Quab. We're trying, man. We're trying. In other news, though, like I said, Juggernaut.
I would love to get the Diablo 4.
You're a little too high, but yeah, Diablo 4 does look interesting. It could be a good game. I don't know.
It's also a $70 price tag, bare minimum.
Yeah, I know. I've just had Quabs. I've just had so much going on. My daughter, she was supposed to find a job, couldn't find a job. Then she got into a fight, and now she's going to be removed. So we had to rush to find things to do with that, find ways to get her, etc. My back pain, laundry, dealing with my son, dealing with the channel, dealing with everything. I haven't had much free time, so I do apologize for not being able to look like I tried. But I'll try to look, man. I'll try. I will. I can only make promises right now.
Because of things going on.
Yeah, because of things going on. And like I said, I am sorry. I really am. I'm beat. I really am. I just look at
Hey, shit happens, man.
Look at this face. Does this face look like? Look at these. Look at these. See these? You know what those are?
Bags.
More bags than freaking J.C. Penney. Oh.
Well, JCPenney doesn't have any bags because they're out of business.
Oh, okay then. Boscov's.
They still exist.
I know. And like I've been surviving on a steady supply of caffeinated tea and 4 or so hours of sleep at night for the past couple nights. All I'm doing is worrying all the time.
You need to quit that.
No, I refuse. If I stop having reasons to be depressed, what will I be?
Happy?
I don't know what that word means.
At peace?
No, that's what happens when you die.
I don't know then.
See, my entire life is I can't exist without having some kind of panic gene in me. It's just nuts. Yes, but Diablo 4 does look incredible, and I do like the fact that this time around they're not going to sit there and try to make a joke at the expense of their own company, because I thought that was hilarious.
You mean with 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not 3, the one that was on the mobile phones.
Oh.
Infinite or something like that, Diablo Inferno or something like that. Where the people
Didn't
ask,
even hear about it.
where the people, of course not. The people ask, "Are you going to move it to the PC instead of on the phone?" And they looked out in the crowd and said, "What? Don't you guys have cell phones?" And like 90% of the people got up and walked out. And they kind of watched their entire thing go straight down the tube. I think that might be Juggernaut.
No, it's
Cayman.
Cayman, sorry, Cayman. Hey, how you doing, man?
It's good. I do apologize for being so late.
Don't worry. If you read the title, we don't even know what's going on right now. We're just right now. We're just trying to exist.
I've sunk a little too much time into Pokemon Uranium.
he's off He's off playing Pokemon Uranium. It's like, uh-oh. As long as he has.
I told him there was a possibility that we might be playing that tonight, so I told him to get up to at least the first gym so he would be with all the rest of us.
Oh, cool. Well, once he gets to the first gym, that's awesome. Oh man, like I said, I'm trying to survive. What I would do if a genie asked me for my first wish, I'd wish for 8 hours of sleep.
Ooh.
Just 8 hours of straight sleep with nothing to worry about. That's all I want. I think the genie would just look at me and go, "Okay, you still have 3 wishes. Go take a nap." Oh, jeez. Hi, everybody.
If Genie asked me for a single wish, I wish that for another genie to give me more wishes. But all seriousness, just to be content with life.
Pokemon is a role-playing game that requires strategy. That's all there really is to it. It's an okay game. Pokemon Uranium is a modded Pokemon game. It was fan-made, so it's not an official one there, Quabs. But we do play it. We're live streaming it together. In a very, very strange attempt at playing it and trying to play it together. So we're kind of rushing from one section to another section to another section to another section. So it's kind of fun. I'd suggest if you don't want to play Pokemon, play Dragon Quest Joker instead. That's even better in my opinion. But that's where my opinion ends right there. Let's see here. So yeah, so that comes out. The Diablo 4 comes out next month, I believe. 6/6/2023, I think it is. Oh, no, that would be.
Oh, it's already out. Diablo 4 is already out.
Diablo 4 is already out?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was still coming out. Okay.
Nope, it's out.
I think it came out on my sister's birthday. 6/6/86. Her initials spell M-A-D. At least they used to. Now they spell M-A-B. Damn it, Brill, you had to ruin the joke. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, bro.
Hey, there's only supposed to be one with those initials at a time.
There can be only one!
And I claimed the second throne, so.
The second throne is yours, babe. Don't worry. No one's going to steal it from you. But yeah, so. Yeah, sorry if I keep saying and grabbing my head. I'm really trying to focus on thinking. It's kind of hard to do right now.
It's okay.
I see a door.
Sorry, I was scratching my head with my phone.
Okay, I was like, I see a door. It's moving. No, wait, the phone is. What I would really...
I got a vape in one hand, phone in the other.
Okay, listen, I just didn't know what was going on. I'm like, wait, what? Is the door opening? Is this where they come through and I ambush them? I'm like, ah! Also, there was a mass shooting. I can't remember which country it was. I was trying to remember it, but it was very sad. It was an ex-cop. He shot his wife and kid to death, and then he went into a daycare and shot 36 people. It wasn't in the United States, and most of them were children. It wasn't the United States. It was. I don't want to say it was Norway. It was a country in around the Switzerland area, but yeah, it's just terrible news. My thoughts and feelings go out to them. We're currently under we're currently under a smoke advisory over here, which is nowhere near as bad.
Nope.
But our hearts do go out.
Of course.
It's a tragedy. Anytime a child dies, it's a tragedy. But to see a group of children just gunned down by somebody who's supposed to protect them, it's just...
Yeah.
That's just terrible. That's just absolutely terrible. And then he took his own life.
Because he probably realized what he did.
Oh, he knew what he was doing. He wrote about it and everything. He was just some schmuck who didn't deserve to live. And I keep telling people that... here's the thing. I honestly believe that people should be... temporarily snipped when they're born, and when they turn. Well, just go with me on this one, okay?
Okay.
Should be men because it's safer for men, there's far less fatalities than there are for women. And listen, I'm not a women's rights advocate or anything, but they got to cut a woman up and open to do that to them. And for a man, it's just a little snip, snip, and a little so. It's done, you know? You can still have all the fun with it. But anyways, I think it should be that. And then when they turn 18, they should have to take a test to be able to get the surgery reversed. And if they're too stupid or psychotic or whatever, we shouldn't allow them to. And that way we can get rid of a lot of the stupid genes that are currently flooding the systems.
Okay, that works.
Makes sense.
It was a good thought process.
Leave the stuff for the gun channels to get demonetized. I do agree, but I just had to bring it up. I apologize again, but it's just like it was so terrible it had to be brought up. It really did. It's just I'm an ex-infantry soldier. I can't believe that somebody would do that. It just belittles my brain that they would do that. But yeah, I'm also the kind of person who believes that, like, you know, you shouldn't be allowed to have children if you're not ready to have children.
Yep.
I mean, not all of us have that issue. I, however, have several children. My mother has several children. We were dumb and young at one time, and we just kind of, you know, went to town, if you know what I mean.
That's your will.
Well, that you know of. That you know of, my cuz.
Yeah.
Your brother was evil when he was younger. There's no telling what he could have left in a sperm bank or something. I mean, he was evil. I can't say he's evil anymore. I haven't spoken to him in, jeez, 21 years. I believe it was the last time I spoke with your brother was 21 years ago. That's it's an awful long time to be without talking to who was once my best friend.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I don't know what he's like anymore. I'm just hoping that he's a good guy still.
Tell you next year.
You tell me next year. So I'm going to switch subject to something really strange. So, would you rather get hit in the face with a balloon full of whipped cream or a balloon full of red Jello?
Ooh.
Whipped cream.
Whipped
I
cream?
prefer the taste.
I'm gonna go Jello.
Well, I like the idea of getting hit with the Jello because I think it would be easier to clean off. But I think that you would also immediately find out if you missed any spots with the Jello, because once that starts to dry, that would hurt, especially in the beard region. Where even if the whipped cream does dry, it would just flake off.
We'll just say this. I know someone that was involved in a wrestling skit at the Bloomsburg Fair.
I don't like the fact that you're the only one who shows up too, but I got a question why it's damp.
And it was a Jello wrestling
Oh.
skit. They wore my jean jacket and never came clean.
Oh. But here's a funny
Also, you gotta think about it. Okay, so you get filled with a balloon full of whipped cream.
Right.
It's not gonna hurt.
No, what I mean by filled with whipped cream is I mean filled with whipped cream.
Right.
I'm
Filled
talking
with
the same
Jello.
weight. I'm saying the same weight. They're still going to hit with the same impact.
Well,
But the Jello is more solid.
Yeah, the Jello is more solid, so it's gonna hit harder.
Yeah.
What's ironic, Quab, is the fact that you are usually one of the only few who shows up on here, but after the stream ends, we have people that jump on and start watching it immediately. Juggernauts found out about this. Necro seen it happen, where we'll take a look at the reports and be like, you know, the highest you had watching was 3, and then it'll say at the bottom of the page, you know, 9 are currently watching.
Yeah.
It's like people just watch or just put the live streams on in the background and just listen to us goof off or something. Still gonna ask why it's damp though. He writes, I hate the fact that I'm the only one that keeps attending these streams. It's kind of depressing in here and damp.
Damn.
I may not be all here, but that requires some speechcraft. Roll for initiative.
I got a 4.
I don't have my dice.
No, I just like, you know.
This place is both damp and sticky. You better hire some janitors.
Yeah, not the only chick here. Wait a minute.
Now it's damp and sticky. Oh man. Gotta get somebody off that. It's getting creepy down there. I'm not going down. I'm touching it. I ain't touching the subject. Hands are up. I'm walking away. Walking away from the subject.
Abs, do you have parts of your body you want to discuss?
Oh man, that's some funny stuff. Thanks for bringing a smile to my face. It's also full of yellow carpet. Dude, you're in the back rooms. Get the f out of there. That's not us anymore. Crabs, that's not us anymore. Run! Run, dude, run! Do not go towards any smiling faces or creepy wall creatures or dancing quabs. I guess you'd be kind of okay with going towards the dancing quabs. Human faces on dog people. I mean, like weird things. Just. You also got a bunch of guys in military gear down here. Oh, run, dude, run! Run, dude, run! They're gonna get you. Run, boy, run!
So not only did Nick and I get splooged last D&D session.
Oh shit, the splooging.
That should be the name of the episode.
Splooging. You guys got left there to get splooged on too, by the way. Mama Bear just kind of sat there like, you guys are on your own.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
did you see what Jug posted in the Discord?
No, hang on, let me just take a peek real quick. 1 second, guys.
Poor little GIFs.
Fort Bragg becomes Fort Liberty in America's most.
It's right above the giant sound, Bob.
Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, wait, have you guys seen this, the Aces Rog? Oh, nice. That Juggernaut shared? The Aces Rog?
Yeah.
I just entered a room and it's covered in metal walls and smoky. No, that's fine. You're safe. That's just the subway station down there in Binghamton right now with all the smoke. They were showing pictures of the subway station in the local cities, and like you can't see anything down there because of how thick the smoke is. But what you see is like, hang on a second, you'll love this, and suddenly you see one of the subway trains pass, and for like 40 seconds, all you see is all these people standing there waiting to get on the subway, and then the smoke slowly fills the room back in. There's a hatch. Should I open it? I can't remember. Is the hatch up or is the hatch down? Which direction is the hatch facing? Before you open the hatch, I need to know which way it's facing. Oh, man. We got to do that D&D up again soon. I need to have some fun. Yeah, they only need to be in blocks of 4. Not 9, 4. Yeah. Yeah, so we gotta do that D&D soon because it's burning a hole in my brain right now of what I want to do. It's down. Oh, let me see here. Let's look at the military guys. No creatures, kind of smoky. I think it could go down. I think you should be safe for the moment at least. If you open it up and it smells like sewers, don't go in though. Just find a different hatch then. You don't want to deal with those giant freaking rat things. Ugh. So they've remade the Mega Man Battle Network series. You can now download that off of Steam if you want. And they remade
Nice.
and they remade the Mega Man series itself. You can also download it on Steam. You can download it on Epic Games as well. So, I just have one thing to say. When are you guys gonna remake the Mega Man Legends series? I need me some 3D Mega Man in role-playing style. And the idea of all the funny things that happens to poor Tron. For those of you who don't know, Tron Bonne is a member of the fam. I can't remember which family they are. But she's like Mega Man's villain. Oh, hey, Punchy Punchy. She's like they're like the villain of the series, and like she keeps having these weird things happen. Like her robot explodes, and she's sitting there yelling at Mega Man, and she doesn't realize that all her clothes got blown off by the explosion. Or when she slips off one of the buildings and Mega Man grabs her, but he grabs her like at the shoulder and her shirt just comes off, and he just like he covers his eyes instead of grabbing her. I'm like, where's this comedy? I need this. Went down as a red haze or perhaps orange. Some cars are here. I think I'm on a street.
You're in New York.
Yeah, right now you are in New York. You're safe. Maybe. Possibly. Be careful. Stick low. Stick towards the walls. And try to avoid anything that smiles at you.
Yeah.
Or towards you. Or around you. Or just in general.
I would go into a building and get like a World War II gas mask.
Can you find a gas mask? Is there a Flammenwerfer nearby? If you can, get a hold of a Flammenwerfer. This is a Flammenwerfer. It werfers Flamfen. Do you know what werfer in Flamfen means?
No.
It throws fire. It's a flamethrower.
Ah.
A Flammenwerfer. Even I know some German.
I don't.
Why are there people in fedoras here? It's all 1930-esque. Find another hatch. Get the hell out of there. 1930s were one of the worst times to live. Run, boy, run. Could you imagine what kind of advantage you could have if you took the technology of today and went back to like the 1200s? Like just what you would be able to accomplish.
So much.
What do you want, doggy? Come on, get up here. Get up here. Come on, get up here.
You wouldn't necessarily have to like conquer everything. Just with the knowledge you have now, you can go back in time and then become.
Would you get off my leg, you horse?
If you decide the markets at the time.
Why are you watching Full House, Necro?
I'm not. I'm currently trying to get my leg out from under a dog.
Which one is it?
Everett.
Everett again, huh?
This is Maxie.
Hello, Maxie. Hello, Nubtail. How you doing? I'm gonna get myself a boxer without clipping its tail or its ears. Just see how weird it looks.
They have regular ears.
No, they don't.
Sure they don't.
I saw what you did to those ears.
Heck, they're regular ears. Ears.
Those used to be 9 foot long, had talons on them.
What?
Oh. I think you built that too small.
Regular ears.
That might work though. Flammenwerfer! Werfer, them Flamfins! I entered a bar. It's all Western now. Some dude just got tossed over the bar. Whoa. I think you may be time traveling, my friend. And you seem to be time traveling backwards. Try to find a way to time travel forward. But not too forward. If you start to see SCP, start going back. Or left, or whatever direction happens. Sideways. Sideline.
Follow the fastest moving timeline.
Just not too
If you
fast.
go into the wormhole.
just not too fast. I can't take you doing too fast. I hopefully I'm looking okay. So hopefully I'm watching a chair move up and down. Turns out that the other day Juggernaut brought up the fact that he couldn't use the Streamlabs. Like he was noticing that our Streamlabs was down, and that our moderator wasn't there. Well, it turns out that that we no longer have access to CloudBot.
Oh, why not?
It's gone. It's not even on the website. No one's stating why it's there, or why it's gone, or where it's gone, or anything like that. But it's gone. So, throwing it out there right now, we are without a chatbot. I have to reactivate a chatbot with a Steam chatbot now, which is going to take a little while to get used to. It's too small, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. You can make it gigantic, though, right? You can make it like 50 squares high if you want.
That's what women say.
Did you know that the average woman only has about 4 inches of space inside of her?
Yeah, I know.
I want a man with a 12-inch. Are you sure? Your anatomy is not designed for that, ma'am. There are organs and such that have to be dealt with over here. Some modernish person in a military gear is moving towards me. What do I do? Some kind of emblem on the left or right shoulder. Does that say UPA? You might want to back up with your hands over your head and try to find an outing. That sounds dangerous.
Or start laughing maniacally and run headlong towards them.
No, do not do what the crazy dragoon states. Do not do what the crazy dragoon states. Oh my goodness.
Never do what he says.
Don't listen to him either. Stop listening to these weird people, which I apparently am part of.
Oh, I meant K-Man.
Oh.
Never listen to what he says.
Oh, never listen. I thought you said never listen to what I said. It's like no, listen to me.
It's K-Man.
You don't give him a hug, that's all.
Especially if the outfit looks like it's from the United Nations. You don't want to be anywhere near somebody looking like that, unless you have to be.
Yeah.
Hit him with a beer and scream, "You slack-jawed yokel," and run away. Cletus, the slack-jawed yokel.
Unless he is a flamethrower, then you run away.
He's a flamethrower. Why are you getting rid of sand chickens? Do you have any? You need sand chickens. Oh, she's breeding them. Okay. So, so what are you guys thinking about doing tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He
That's
says
what you just said.
he's
I'll
part
try
of
to
the
be on tomorrow, but
Universal Protection Agency. Ask him if he has a rubber. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, you know what? He sounds like he's a safe guy. Just keep your eyes on him. Don't back up, and don't let him get behind you. You always want to keep everyone in front of you if you can help. Oh, that's a lot of weed. You never want to have anyone behind you.
So I could get seeds.
Nah. But yeah. Oh, geez. So, K-Mod, are you going to be available tomorrow?
I'll try. But I do have to be up early for Saturday to do work. If you're doing some Saturday, then I'd say no problem.
Will you be available Saturday?
Yes.
D&D Saturday?
Sounds good.
Unless anyone wants to say no, you can all say no if you want.
I can't say no to that.
Sure you
I like
can.
it.
It's easy to do. You just open your mouth and go no. It's like I was talking to Mom Bear the other day, and I'm like, "Are you ready?" She goes, "I have to be." I'm like, "You don't have to be anything. You can feel like doing what you want. It's if you want to do it or not." Me and Necro got this conversation a lot. He's like, "We have to go to work." I go, "Do we?" I don't think we have to go anywhere if we don't want to.
Kai's got a point. He's got a point.
I'm just saying, like, you can do what you want to do. However, just remember that for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Mm-hmm.
For instance,
That
me
is
not going to
true.
work can lead to shorter paychecks and or me needing to find another job. I can choose not to go to work because that's a choice I have. It's not necessarily the best choice, which is what I would explain to Necro. And then usually after about 8 or so times going back and forth, he'd be like, "Yeah, but can you really get Taco Bell from here?" Or he'd be like, "Or can you really get McDonald's from here?" I'm like, "Damn it, you're right," and we'd get in the car and go. Except for that one time that we were late going to work. I'm like, we don't have to get there. And we pulled into freaking what was it, Perkins or something? Denny's, and the main bosses were all sitting there around the table. I'm like, what are you guys doing here? I go, well, we're like an hour late. You guys pay us to be like 2 hours late. And they're like, all right, so we're all on the same page. All right. Necro talked to me. I was like, yeah, and I think they gave it to us. The bar's getting attacked. It seems it's getting attacked by monsters. The UPA guy just threw an EMP towards the mobsters. Oh, I hope the EMP does not shut off your phone. That could be bad. Uh, Necro, when is the next time you can expect a
Non-dog sitting day.
yeah.
Sunday?
Good question.
All right, we'll ignore that one. Deathgasm. Next time.
Saturday.
Uh, uh,
How do you feel about 7 days on Sunday?
I can do 7 days on Sunday. How about we pencil in Fortnite for tomorrow?
Okay.
You can pencil that in and see where we go from there. That way, if TMOG can't get on, it's understandable. It's okay. We got something to fall back on. Oh, man. There's an upward hatch, and they're not paying attention to me. Do I go for it? If the air doesn't smell like sewers, I say go for it. If it smells like sewers, find another hatch. That's just avoid the sewers if you can. That's the worst place you could go.
Gotcha. I can't tell if you read the comments or you're doing like the old DOS games where you have to like text to.
I'm reading the comments. I'm with Quabs and I'm with you, and I am also under medication. And I hurt and I'm tired.
So for our subscribers, who are
which
young.
By the way, we have 134 now. By the way,
that's amazing.
I think it's great. We started this year off with 101, and we're already 33 plus.
That's amazing.
I think it is too. I think it's amazing. Anyone who wants to subscribe.
But back in the ye olden days, before
hey, Miss Mandy 777,
they had DOS, and they had some games on it, but there's no like pictures and stuff like that. There's some pictures, but you had to type in everything you needed to do.
I grew up on those games.
I remember those.
I grew up on those. Yo, y'all don't know how tough it is until you have to fight freaking dysentery on the Oregon Trail.
Right?
Y'all don't know how deadly that shit is.
Killed me almost every time.
all I know is I used to play the one where I had to type in everything I was doing. Oh my god, it was so annoying. Ah. Miss Mandy 777. So welcome to the podcast where we don't know what the heck we're doing. Noiseman, aka Quab, is also enjoying us. He's back to a damp and sticky place again. Necro is currently dog sitting. K-Mod is currently just sitting, and I am currently kind of drifting in and out of reality. What am I looking at? Oh, and there's a puppy right there. Hello, puppy. I believe that's Emmerich or Elliot. You can tell I'm not into it right now because I'm pulling off Necro moments here.
My cuddle buddy.
He's your cuddle buddy. Well, a little while ago he wasn't your cuddle buddy. A little while ago he's your knife. You're like
True.
biting and nipping buddy.
He's always that too.
until he had an unfortunate smelting accident. Oh man, you know what, John? I just jumped onto another. I was watching John Wick 4 the other day.
Didn't get to see it.
I'm not gonna ruin much. I just have to say this. I think that like John Wick is what I would imagine Batman would have to be.
Ooh.
Because like
What?
he walks into a bar and he's talking about like the drinks for the night. This guy's handing him all these different firearms. Like, I'm gonna need something for the end of the night, something heavy. It's like, all right, or your dress, formal, armor. And they're like, we have the special suit that has this bulletproof armor. It hurts, but it works really well. And they just keep bringing this stuff out of the woodwork. I'm like, what the? You guys, what are you guys related to the Kingsmen or something like that?
Or the Statesman.
Oh, the Statesman, sorry, the Statesman, the Kingsman, James Bond. Where are you guys coming from? There's a dark hallway. What do I do? Well, don't go into the hallway.
Oh, flashlight.
Try to find a flashlight or a light source if you can. Try to feel for a locker. But yeah, like I'm just thinking, like, I know how they have Batman. Okay, I know how they have Batman. They have Batman portrayed as a brooding hero who has his own armor set and everything like that. But let's face facts. If he had that kind of money, he really wants to get revenge. That's John Wick right there.
Yeah.
Have you seen John Wick versus James Bond Death Battle, Negro?
Yeah.
You should. It's freaking incredible. I won't spoil it. I won't tell you who wins. But when they explain why this person wins, it's like, oh, that makes freaking tons of sense. And dollars. Dollar bills, yo. Also, I like how I'm just some random adventurer with a small reference to custom universe I made, and you people are just talking about random things. Hey, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help you. We're trying to help you, but we're also like, I'm delirious right now. I'm sorry. I should not be here. I should never have started this up. There's a tail. I should have never started this up. I am just like, I'm surprised Mom Bear hasn't looked at me and be like, stop. Just stop. I'm rambling.
But then again, Kaiju, we have to take into consideration, you could be sick as a dog, not be able to get out of bed, and you will still try to stream.
Well, that's because I don't. That's because I tell everyone to take care of themselves, and I'm a giant hypocrite.
I know.
I am the worst hypocrite too. I am the worst hypocrite. You can Necro will vouch for this. I am the worst hypocrite in the world.
Oh yeah.
I will tell Necro the greatest advice ever, and like a week later, Necro will be like, "Why didn't you take your own advice?" Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy who'll give Necro great advice. Like Necro will be like, "Yo, my car's acting weird," and I'll look it up. Like, okay, you can get this, and he'll be like, "Hey, my car's working like a dream." And I can be sitting there going, "My car exploded." And Necro will be like, "How?" I go, "Well, first of all, I was underneath the hood." And Necro will be like, "Well, why didn't you take your advice and call me?" I go, "I don't know.
I was gonna say, first off, Kyle, if I'm asking you for advice about a car, I must have had some major brain damage.
Right. Well, Necro, Quab says, "There's a dog. I need some help with this. Necro, a bit of assistance, please. It's growling." That's probably not a good sign.
Well, Quabs, don't fear it. I like to growl back at them.
This kind of advice brought to you by Necro Nick.
Hey, it worked for Mel Gibson too in Lethal Weapon.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I mean, then again, Mel is kind of bonkers, so yeah.
Mel Brooks is kind of crazy. Sorry, not Mel Brooks. Mel, damn it.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Hi, everybody. My name's Kaiju K. I apologize.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of bonkers, so he's asking a bonkers person.
Yeah, but are you totally nuts? Bonkers, no hands, ifs, or buts, but bonkers. Someone steal the show. I don't know where that came from.
He's lost it.
Necro save Quabs for me.
Okay, Quabs, what you want to do is growl at it and start mimicking its movements. If it starts whimpers,
It's chasing him.
then you whimper.
It's chasing
Wait.
him.
Oh.
Advice.
Don't
Necro.
turn your back on it. You want to stand your ground.
I think he attempted that and it decided to charge him. Everyone, I'll be right back. Guys. You're on your own. Oh, my leg. Hey. Ah. Ah. Oh, my leggy. Come, my leggy. Come, my leggy. You're my stupid. What the hell's wrong with me?
I mean, I have a beagle, so I mean, if you have snacks in your pocket, you can like throw snacks at it. It's just hungry, that's all. Who knows?
It wants to taste the Quabs. Just let it have a nom.
Yeah.
No, bad nom. No nom noms.
It's
No,
okay
no,
if
no.
it gets a hold of your like forearm, it's fine. Just don't let it get close to your neck. That's all.
He's now on a ladder. That's good. Hopefully you're out of the reach of the dog. Nope, try to get him.
This portal is connected to the other portal because it dropped me off in the same exact spot that I was just in.
Okay. Necro was trying to
That's
get him. What's he
how
do?
Huh?
He's on a ladder. It's trying to get him. What's he do?
Climb higher?
Climb higher and higher. What's that? What's that?
Danish.
Sorry, I'm more into Switzerland.
Better question is, why is a dog in a sewer though? That's my question.
Better question is, why is it chasing him?
Yeah.
Well, this is New York.
Why is he getting sent back to a stick?
Greatest question is, why did the Mel Gibson tactics not work?
It's an angry dog?
It's because you have to feel confident. If you don't have that confidence in you, you try to attempt it, it's not going to work.
He says, there's a pit though. Do I try to kick it into it or do I just stay put?
Stay what?
There's a pit. Should he stay put or try to kick the dog into the pit?
Stay put.
Stay put? Uh-oh. You guys heard the advice?
Where is he?
Well, he's either in the back rooms or a different world. I can't figure it out because a lot of the symptoms are the same. Okay. I think I'm back for a minute. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Necro, what the hell?
Glitching my head.
I know, I'm getting a close-up of it. Just itch that head, not the other one. I don't want to see that. Oh, God, I don't want to see that. No, I don't want to see that, Necro. So, in other news, on Epic Games, I now own Payday 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the free game.
But you have Payday 2.
I know, but now I have an additive game system for no reason. It says the lights are turning off. That's not a good thing. Necro, advise him. Advise him good.
Do you have a flashlight still?
I don't think he started with one.
Did you ever find one? Find the source of the light, goddammit!
I see you playing up the ladder though?
He's on the ladder, but the lights are turning off. That's a bad sign, isn't it?
Just climb faster. Don't stand there like, oh, wow, what? Go up.
Excuse me.
The dog just ran off. Okay, the dog ran off, but the lights are turning off. He needs to find the exit fast, I think.
Climb up, you Quab.
Climb up, you quab.
I mean, just stay calm. That is a key thing. Stay calm.
Don't panic.
Yeah.
Panic is the enemy. Speaking of enemies, Necro, Dark Souls.
What about?
They're coming out with a mod where you can play competitive with your friends.
Competitively?
No, with your friends, not against them, with your friends.
Co-op.
Yeah, co-op. There you go. It's a stepladder. He said he's on a stepladder. Oh no.
What is going on?
I have no idea, but he's on a stepladder. He needs to get the heck out of there now. He needs to run towards the lights and keep looking for another hatch, I believe. That's what me thinks, but he needs Necro's help. Necro, give him the full advice.
Well, jump through another portal because you seem to be portal hopping like a motherfucker.
He's going from hatch to hatch. I don't feel good. Is my face red, honey? Like, is my face red?
A little bit.
Okay. It's a lot redder on camera.
Yeah. We can quit this at any time, Kyle.
The only place that I can go without going into the darkness is the pit. I can see a light at the bottom of it, but not sure. Well, I mean, if the dog didn't go down there and you can see light at the bottom of the pit, that might just be safety. Or we can play the fumble in the dark while the killer dog's chasing us game. Oh, man.
Dive headfirst into the pit.
They keep dropping me off here.
Are you going in and out the same portal?
No.
Well, okay.
I broke this one on purpose so I couldn't come back here.
Okay.
And it built another portal right here.
Well, you see, honey, the nether is much smaller than the overworld. So for every few steps you step in the nether, it creates hundreds of feet. So if you keep trying to leave through the same portal, it's going to keep throwing you to the same place. So, he's jumping in, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going for a swan dive.
Funny part is the portal that the game created itself.
Okay.
There's my home all the way over there.
Right.
That is where I built my portal.
I realize this. Did you go in and out the same portal?
No.
Okay. Did you go a distance and build a portal?
No.
Where did you build the other portal?
I have one at my base.
Yes.
That is the one that I used, and it shipped me over here.
You didn't even go to the nether? Go in the nether. Go in the nether. Go in the nether. Just go in the nether. Just go there. Let me see what you're trying to say. Give me 1 second, folks. I think I'm back in the bar from before, but it's all deserted. Are any of the weapons available for you to get a hold of? Like, is there anything left behind that you could scavenge together, maybe? Because that's the portal. Go in the portal.
Okay.
Entrez-vous.
This is my house.
I see that, yes. Entrez-vous. Okay, loading up. Okay, get out of there. Okay, now what?
Turn around.
Okay.
Should be at the same portal, right?
And you're not?
No.
Okay. Well, something tells me it's actually the first portal that's busted. Go in this portal. Go in the portal. It's just destruction and bullet casings. Damn. Any signs of a struggle? Any signs of people being elsewhere? Okay, now try going back in again. Okay, so that's the linked portal. The other one's not a linked portal. So the other one has to be destroyed and you have to rebuild.
Okay, so the one on my home base has to be destroyed.
Yes. Okay, so all this is destruction and bullet casings. Man, that sucks. I was kind of hoping there'd be a firearm or a grenade or something. Any sign of the guy from the EDP? Or sorry, the UPA. Sorry, the UPA. That could also be useful because he seems to know what he's doing. Also, did you create any of these while you were in God mode?
Why the thing didn't work?
Could be. Could be. So anyway, I also want to do another part to that whole creating our own countries thing because that was fun.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Was Kmod part of that?
I don't
Nah.
know. I know I built my own army though.
Building your own army.
I've got an upgrade.
You got an upgrade?
Instead of like having tanks and planes and all that gobbledygook, I'm just gonna have a quadrillion Ilgraith of Force that are
I completely
cloaked.
destroyed it.
Wow.
They have invisibility cloaks.
Get out of God mode.
That's right. And go build a portal
Do it
somewhere.
again.
Yeah, but build it somewhere else so it's not at that location. Somewhere else on your island, just not where it was.
Kaiju.
Yes.
My army consists of a whole bunch of Ilgraith of Force that have invisibility cloaks.
That's first of all, that's terrifying. Second of all, would you really want that around? And third and final, that's way too many of them.
And they keep replicating.
Oh my god, what are the aces actually? Just split and become more?
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Be careful going outside, Quabs. That could be a mistake. I'm taking it from somebody who's made mistakes.
Get to a high elevation. Go into a building, get to the highest point.
He's back in the bar where everyone was being shot by the mobsters, so he's trying to find his way to a safer location right now, a vantage point, if you would.
You quit kicking me.
I mean, he could go back in the bar, like low crawl, and get a whole bunch of drinks.
Quit kicking me.
I'm not kicking you.
No, the dog is.
Oh. I'm hungry for Taco Bell.
Me too.
Quit kicking me.
But the reason I'm hungry for Taco Bell is because they've been very evil to me recently, and I'm very upset with it. So apparently on both my Facebook and on my YouTube pages, Taco Bell is like every other commercial I have is Taco Bell right now. Okay. If you have to, dig up some of that gravel. Oh, that works too. What the heck? Step back. Now try. There you go. Can you jump up and put another one up there?
I got a puppy butt. Oh, I got a puppy butt.
Not touching that subject.
It's a war zone out here.
Although
There's
he
just a
might
bunch
actually
of
like that.
no Germans all over the world, all over the ground. Did I just go back to World War One? Is the building still there that you just went out of? If it's still there, you might want to take some cover because that's dangerous. Yeah, so I've been dealing with a lot of subliminal advertising from Taco Bell.
Yes.
I don't think it's very fair. I think it's very mean that they keep subliminally advertising to me. Mom Bear will more than likely be in Hazleton next Friday.
If everything goes according to plan.
If everything goes according to plan. I'm not 100% sure where she's going to be, or I know she's going to be at Sub's house, and I don't know where that is.
West Hazleton.
Okay, so that's where she's going to be. if you leave it. Damn it. I don't know what to say, babe. I'd say go in, go a couple 100 feet in some direction, and build another portal. And see where that one leads you. Because you could have an advantage here if all the portals lead back here. If all the portals lead here, that means that you have a centralized point.
Yeah.
That means you can go in here and then teleport to any of the other portals around the area. That's a benefit. That's a plus. Alright, so... Oh, man. Gosh darn it. The bar is gone. Crap. Get low and, damn. I don't know what to say. Get low and,
Stay low.
Stay low, jeez. If you're in the middle of World War I have no idea where to put you anymore. I'd say get low and try to get away from the gunfire if possible. Just throw that one out there.
If it's World War One, it's not the gunfire he has to worry about. Well, yes, he has to worry about that. But it is when they stop firing. It's one of two things. Number one, it could be that rounds are going to impact. It's going to be gas rounds, like mustard gas or siren gas, or just regular artillery shells.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, those artillery shells, they don't whistle. A lot of people think they whistle. They don't. No, they just impact.
Boom.
They're just there. And you can kind of accidentally get it called on you by accident. So I mean, like, just be careful.
Yeah.
Throw that one out there. Lots of things to worry about. I just saw an A-10 flyby. Were A-10s World War I? I thought they were World War II.
They used them in both.
They did?
He opened too many portals.
Well, if he saw one fly by, either A, it's close enough to the ground to do a bombing run, or B, he can definitely recognize the sound of one, because those things are loud.
Yeah.
Because they hear it first and then see it.
Well, yeah. Usually you will not see or hear the bullets that are about to turn your body into a Swiss cheese mound.
The A-10s are what replaced the B-52s.
Okay. I got like 15 more minutes.
Either that or it was the other way around.
I have 15 minutes left in me before I'm gonna go crash, guys. So let's have some fun, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. So
Technologically.
Speaking. Thank you. If you were to pick a world to take all the power, all the technology out of and bring to the real world, it could be an anime, it could be a video game, it could be whatnot. What do you think you'd pick, like technology-wise? What do you think?
Minecraft.
That we could use? Or?
Yeah, like technology-wise, like, I mean, obviously, like, say, like, Naruto ain't gonna do you much, because, like, Naruto is both systematically in the future and in the past.
Star Trek.
Star Trek has a lot of really useful technological wonders that you could bring into it. I like that. What about you, Kid?
I'm gonna choose
There's a formation of bombers. Perhaps I should seek cover underground. I would seek cover out of the area. If you can see the bombers, there's a good chance they're already deploying the bombs. I would get undercover as soon as possible. What do you think, K-Mod? What would be a technological wonderland you'd say?
Anime. Probably Food Wars. Yeah.
Food Wars, that's a good anime to get stuff from, but you can make all that stuff.
But can I explode his clothes off, though? That's the point.
You know, I gotta give you that one. I gotta give you that one because technically, you got me there.
I don't have to make like a 5-star meal. I can make just like bacon and eggs and some toast and then bang.
know what? I gotta give it to you. I gotta give you that one. Let's see. I actually want to go with now. Once again, this is just technology. This isn't the things that horribly come with the technology. But I think the technology from Crisis would be pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah.
The nanoweave suits, the armor, the weapons, the technology seems like it's pretty good. Okay. Oh. You got a Vern on you. Look out. Might want to switch to a sword. You got a Vern.
If we're going like super tactical, I would say like Stuff the Mandalorian or Star Wars.
There you go. That's a good one too. There's a Moffrey Brums here. There are some old-looking UPA people. Well, the UPA people were trying to help you originally. Maybe they can try to help you now. I definitely suggest heading that way.
I mean, what Quabs could do, if he sees if it's World War II bombers, he could very well dress up in a German uniform, start screaming German, hop onto a flak gun, and start pounding the sky.
The question is, does he know German?
I can pretend he can still scream something. I mean, 88 flak gun. The 88 flak cannon was pretty dangerous.
Well, just to throw it at you, but back in the day when there's the Vern right there. He's stuck. Get him. So strange conversations switch over to, but back in the day, there was Command and Conquer. It was a great RPG, and one of the things I always thought would be awesome is if you took a set of World War II, the quad flak cannons. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
The ones that detonate into shotgun shells, basically, and strapped into the back of one of them big earth-moving bulldozers.
No.
I mean, how awesome would that be to have it to defend your base with? Just something like that, just boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'm running through the rubble. They just shot at me. Seems to be a semi-auto rifle. I'm running through the rubble. I don't know where in the rubble you're running. I would still be running towards them. Use duck and cover tactics. Get yourself as close as you can. Knock on the door and say, "Hey, you guys tried to help me originally. I don't know where to send you, Quabs. This is. I think you've just basically sent yourself to like the worst location you could in history, a World War I battlefield where even your allies are currently shooting at you."
You say friendly.
Well, I mean, he's far enough away for them to aim their semi-auto rifles at him. I mean, like, he's not within range for him to scream friendly just yet. He's currently running through the rubble, which sounds like a bad side to me. All right, so we have Star Wars, we have Star Trek, and we have Crisis as our 3. So, what would be a world? It could be anime, etc., whatever, where you could choose to pick powers from.
Ooh.
You okay, Necro?
Interesting.
Indeed.
You know what? I'm gonna be a wizard, Harry.
So you have Star Trek technology and wizard powers from Harry Potter. That sounds absolutely freaking terrifying.
I'm gonna say Star Wars technology, but Hunter x Hunter powers.
Oh, you stole one of mine. All right. Well, since I can't go.
Okay. No, how about this? You can have Hunter x Hunter. I'll do Van Helsing.
No, you can do Van Helsing. I just realized I'm gonna pick. There's a German flag, but it just blew off the Eiffel Tower. Oh, I have no idea where you are now, but you're screwed, man. Tuck and cover. That's all I can suggest. I'm gonna choose the world of One Piece.
Ooh, okay.
And the reason for it is, even though it's filled with a lot of super powerful bad guys, A, the devil fruit exists, and if you can find one, you can get all kinds of powers. But B, there's also all kinds of other powers you can use. You can use hockey. You can learn the different fighting arts. That kind of stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Miss Mandy 777 was on for a split second, said hi, and then got off. Okay. I swear the picture looks familiar to me, though.
Oh.
But yeah, so, all right, so we have those. So here comes the last one, okay? That's going to be weird. With your powers and your technology, how well are you going to do fighting off the Tyranids from Warhammer 40,000?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I'll be the first one to say it. I'm fucked. They're going to go through my people like Swiss cheese. Just gone.
Well,
I don't know. I never played Warhammer, so.
The Tyranids are an alien race from Warhammer that specialize in stealing the genes of other alien forces to create more and more powerful creatures.
I think we're all fucked then.
Yeah, we're all doomed. I mean, you might have an advantage. I mean, you do have magic, warp drives.
True.
I do have clones, though.
What?
But
Well, you do have clones, that's right, but you also have got killed by a Vern. He's going down into a hatch. Oh no.
another hatch?
Another hatch. He's gone down another friggin' hatch. We're doomed. I don't even know which hatch he's on now. I love you. I love you. I love you. You mad at me? I'm happy.
If Quash remembers all those things he just said in this stream
He
and
probably
makes a
does.
game,
He's got a really good memory. You should have seen the list of stuff he sent me about the crabs for the new Pokemon game we're making up.
he should make a game out of this. This sounds so freaking. I'd play this. I don't know what it.
The time travel makes it sound like it's almost like time splitters almost.
Well, at least he doesn't have dinosaurs in there, not Dino Crisis. No.
Oh God, no. That's a game that shouldn't exist. I'm just gonna say that.
What, how about this? How about this? Dino Crisis or Turok? Which one would?
Turok, personally.
Which one though? There's been Turok 1.
Oh,
There's been a
2.
remake.
Turok 2. Turok 2. It had some of the best guns in it. I'm back in the damp place. It's not sticky though. Awesome. I at least have to step up. Are all you faculties there? Double check to make sure you got no bullet wounds or anything come with you. Thanks for the compliment, K-Man. I'm making this up as I go.
You're
Don't
welcome.
worry. If he forgets anything, the chat will remember it, and he can just look back at the chat. However, I think we should all call it here. I'm out of ideas for the moment, and I have no idea what to do, and I am tired, and I actually kind of feel a little feverish. I don't know why. So I think it's probably best if I go and lay down.
Probably.
But I want to thank everyone who was here. Sorry for the weirdness of the podcast.
I like these. I like these though.
We'll set up Fortnite as a write down. Hopefully, Nick will be able to come. If not, we'll do something else.
Alrighty.
But until next time, folks, I'm Kaiju K.
And I'm K-Man.
The story of the missing Quabs will continue next. I like the idea. I like this. I'm gonna follow this to the end, Quabs.
Same.
I think I'm seeing a puppy. Hello, puppy. That's Mom Bear, and we will see you all in the future, everybody. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.
Later.
And cheers.